Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Monero, and welcome to TUG, also known as the Untitled game. So this is something that I have been keeping my eye on for quite some time. It was successfully kickstarted last year, then it was greenlit for early access on Steam a few months ago, and most recently the Yogscast have put their support behind it after their own kickstarted game got cancelled, and so I decided it was finally time to pick myself up a copy and give it a whirl. So if you've never heard of TUG before, you're probably wondering what it is. And the easiest way to describe it would be to just compare it to Minecraft, because it's been inspired by Minecraft. The developers have said that, and it shares a lot of similarities with it being a survival game where you gather resources and you got to build and craft things. But I don't think that would really do it justice. It has a very unique art style, which is one of the things that really drew me to it, and the future development plans for it look amazing. Right now, this is in a very, very early alpha state, so it's like the bare bones of the game, like a skeletal frame, but what they're planning on doing with it, looks really cool. It's going to be a mix of a survival game like Minecraft with RPG elements. There's going to be like bosses to fight, dungeons to crawl, there's going to be like a magic system, spell system. It looks really, really cool. Anyway, enough talking about the game, let's jump into a new world. If you happen to own a copy already, or this video piques your interest enough to pick up a copy, then you can use the Monero seed, all in lowercase, to get the same world as me, and let's see what we actually get for our starting location. I hope it's nice, I hope it's pretty. Oh, and it is! Look at this. So as I said, a very different art style, and I really, really like it. I think the art style is one of the things that drew me to it initially, because it's very colourful, it's very pretty, it's bright, it's happy, it's quite nice. As I said, still very, very early alpha at the moment, so expect things to be wonky or expect things to be broken. I think they're affectionately calling the game the unplayable game or something like that at the moment. The developers jokingly call it. So they're aware that yes, you know, it's a little buggy and it's not working, and a lot of the elements aren't in it. Much like Minecraft, day one, I guess, is all about trying to gather resources. Now, it's got a very interesting crafting system, which is the other thing that I like about it, and the way you get started is not really that obvious if you load it up completely fresh and knew nothing about the game prior to playing it. I actually watched a video by Direwolf20 where he had one of the developers there talking him through the game, so I know how to get started, otherwise I would be completely clueless. Basically, you have to pick up these little rocks like this, and these you can use to bash bigger rocks to get other materials. So I think if we bash a rock like that, we get other materials. So I believe these ones here are building rocks. These ones here, like the gravelly stones, I think you can put on clubs to make weapons, and this is a spiky rock that we can use to make a pickaxe if we gather some sticks and twigs and vines and stuff like that. I think in order for us to break some plants down, though, to gather sticks and twigs, we need to find a different shaped rock than the one we have. This one's a blunt tool, so hopefully we can find one that just has another spiky rock in it, so we need to find a bigger rock maybe than these little ones. Yeah, see, these ones just seem to be dropping spiky rocks. And what we're looking for is like a rock that's almost shaped like a blade or a big flint or something like that. I guess an axe head would be the best way to describe it, since that's the role it performs. So let's keep breaking rocks until we find it. I think it might have to be a bigger rock than the ones we're breaking, or maybe a different shape here. The game is fully procedurally generated, much like Minecraft, where every world is different, and as you venture out, the land generates, which is really awesome. Makes everything fresh, new, and exciting. Right now, I think the only animal implemented are goats, which you can kill to get their insides and meat, and you can cook them for food. There's also a farming system implemented. You can make hoes and plant plants and stuff like that. And speaking of plants, look at these big Venus flytraps. Now, should we jump in that? You would think a Venus flytrap you would not want to jump into, but at the same time I'm kind of curious to see if they're hostile. No, they're not. I'm sure in the future those will be, and this might be a bigger rock here. Yes, there we go, that's what we're after. We're after this shaped rock here that kind of looks like an axe head. Now that we've got that, we should be able to swipe down trees, and you just swap your inventory, the items in your hotbar there, using 1, 2, 3, 4, and you also have an inventory much like Minecraft again. It's hard not to keep comparing it to Minecraft because that's what it's very similar to, but if all the development plans go through, and I mean even just appearance-wise, there's something unique and different about it that I really like. Now that we've got this, we should be able to cut ferns up, and we can get leaves, we can get sticks and twigs and stuff like that, and these are going to help us craft our first tools, I believe. And I think you need these big leaves if you want to craft a bed, and then we can also make a pickaxe and do some mining and maybe build ourselves a little hut or something. Can I break these? I think I need the blunt one to break those. No, I can't break that one. We can break that one. There's another one of those. After we ran around looking for it for ages, there's another one. Okay, let's cut down some trees here and get some... Oh, bamboo. Okay, didn't know there was bamboo in this. I thought I was just going to get a standard stick. I wonder if you can use bamboo to craft your basic tools. I'm not 100% sure on that, so we might go and find some normal plants. Like, can we cut these ones down? Oh, we can. Okay, got some more leaves and stuff like that. I really need to find a little tree because I want to show you guys how the crafting works, because it is very different and unique. I've never seen a crafting system quite like it in any other type of survival game that I've played. Here we go, this tree should work. Ah, fantastic. So now we have twigs and sticks and things like that that we can use as a base for our tools. And the way it works is you place items down in the physical world, like that. So then if we take a small stick here and place that down, we take a vine and place that down, and then you press G, the little crafting bar comes up, and we have an axe. How cool is that? That is a really cool way to craft items. And with said axe, I think we can now chop down some of the larger trees around, like this big boy here. There we go. And by chopping these down, you can actually chop them again. You get wooden logs. And these wooden logs, as you might suspect, you can use to build shelter and things like that. And I think that this, it's hard to see with all this foliage around, but this big log right here that I'm kicking around, I think you can turn that into a club or a weapon if you find cacti maybe. I'm not 100% on that. I would like to set up a bed as well, so I'm going to collect that. Get out of my way, little plants. There we go. Another leaf. I'm not really sure how to craft a bed, because everything is just throwing items down into the world. It's a little bit weird, and a lot of the crafting recipes and that I have no idea about. I know the very basic ones. So let's see if we can actually... Oh, a goat! So there is the mysterious goat, the only animal implemented at the moment. I think the next big update is actually going to put in the first predator, which is going to be like some saber-tooth creature. I have no idea where that goat went. Oh, there he is. He's he's just running into the wall. We're going to leave him for now since we don't really have the capabilities of taking him down to get some meat. And we're going to find somewhere maybe to set up a little base or something. Maybe up here. What is this steam? Oh, it's like a geyser. A geyser or a geyser? I always pronounce it geyser, because geyser to me sounds like you're talking about an old person. Or maybe up here. This looks kind of cool. I'm thinking we set up a little hut or something up here. This could be nice. Up on the hill, we can oversee this forest. We back onto like another autumn-looking spring or something here. That looks really nice. Look, it's got lots of leaves. Somewhere with flat land would be good, because there is farming in, as I said. And I would like to give that a whirl. I reckon here will be fine. This looks like a good spot to set up base. So let's try and put together a couple more things while we are here. I'm not really sure how to make a bed, which is something I would like to do. I think maybe what you have to do is you have to put logs down like that. Then you have to put sticks down. This could be completely wrong. Then you have to put leaves down like that. Let's just throw a bunch of stuff in a pile and see if we get anything from it. Vines down as well, and press G. Let's see what we get. What is that? What have we... I have no idea what we just got. We got what looks like... What is this? What have I got here? Oh god, I'm stuck in the middle of it. I think that might be a fence of some sorts, maybe. Let's run into it. Boing. Yeah, that is definitely a fence. That is not a bed. We were looking to make a bed and we didn't make one. And I can't craft anything with the materials on the ground at the moment. We'll just grab those back. I know that you can also make backpacks to increase your inventory space. You can make chests to store things. There's a crafting table. I don't think furnaces have been implemented yet. And what we've just picked up here looks like some food for us to eat. You can see little bars above my hot bar down there. We have a blue bar, a yellow bar, a red bar. Red is health. Yellow is your stamina from running, jumping, attacking. And blue is your hunger, which right now it's the only thing you really have to worry about is hunger. I kind of want to get this other piece under here. There we go. So I think if we put these in our hand and we just right click or left click, There we go, our hunger filled up a little bit as we ate them. So we can also plant these, I think, and set up our own little farm. We're going to gather some more resources here, and we're going to begin building ourselves a little hut. We've got an axe. The other thing that we wanted to make that completely slipped my mind, it's so new and fresh and there's so much to do, I'm forgetting things, is making a pickaxe, which is the other one we want to make. So if we put one of these little spiky rocks down, again, if we put vines down, and a twig as well, and press G, we get a little pickaxe. And these are the very basic weapons. You will be able to upgrade them and you will be able to make better weapons in the future. I don't know if I can break these rocks. Oh, I can break those rocks. Holy crap. I did not know I could break the huge ones with it. So let's gather more of this stuff to build a little house out of. There we go. It looks like we might have got a spearhead rock as well. And much like Minecraft, again, going back to that comparison, you can actually just dig down and mine. And this is where it breaks them out in block form. And you can see that inspiration. I have heard there is a way you can smooth it back out so it's not in block form. But we could like dig ourselves a mine deep underground. So I've just dug out like a little square area there, which is cool. We might chop down a couple of these big trees as well here, maybe, if we can. These big autumn ones. There we go. Because we'll need some logs and things like that. I need to look into how to actually make a bed, because that's really confusing. I know you can also make a fire pit as well. Get out of my way, leaves. And yeah, you can cook your food, but I think you need a stone. You need like a big stone to be able to make a fire pit. Where is our little fence? We may as well set up near our fence we've already placed down and make our home around here somewhere. One thing you can actually do is leave items in the world and they will not despawn. So I can just throw my materials down here and store them for now, and they should not disappear while we hunt and gather more materials. What I'm actually going to do is attempt to make a club as well, using the big logs that we have. And those pebbles that we picked up, which I believe you do use to make a club, or one of the types of clubs. You can also use cacti as well, and I think it requires a vine. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Still got to get used to the controls. Put that down, put that down. What happened to those pebbles? I think these were the pebbles, weren't they? Maybe? Let's find out. Pebbles? Pebbles? There we go. And if I press G, it should craft into a club, which we can use to defend ourselves and to kill those lovely goats that we've seen around. Wonderful. Here we go. We got a big club. I caveman. I smash. Oh, I also see a fruit tree over here, so we should definitely go and harvest that. And then I think what I'll do is I'll chop down a bunch of trees, and we can build ourselves a little house, and then try and figure out how to actually make ourselves a bed, because beds allow you to respawn and then when you die, as you might assume. Okay, let's get that as well. Grab all this fruit. I wonder if chopping down a fruit tree gives you anything beneficial. Boom. No, it looks like you just get the standard materials. Break that again. Oh, I'm breaking all the trees down now. Break that one. Oh, lots of logs. Fantastic. This is what we want. We want lots and lots of logs. There we go. Grab that. Grab that. Okay. Grab those. And I think my inventory might be getting full. Yes, it is. All right. Well, let's go back and dump some more of our stuff over near this beautiful fence we made. And then I'm going to see if I can make a bed, because it's dark, it's scary, and I believe sleeping will put the time forward, I think 6 hours or something, so you can sleep through the night if you want. Let's just throw everything in a big caveman pile. That's what it very much feels like. You do feel like a bit of a caveman. I think that they refer to the player's characters as seeds, and yeah, you'll actually be able to age as the game goes on, which is really, really cool. And let's figure out how the hell we make a bed. So I could not for the life of me figure out how to make a bed. I tried a bunch of different things, ended up placing wood all over the place, had to go on the wiki because the crafting, as you can see, is a little bit confusing. It's also fun though, it's refreshing to just kind of mix and match and throw things down and attempt different things. But I think this is how you make it. Now there's no names on the items, so I'm not 100%, but the wiki did give me an idea how to make it, and I hope this works and this gets us a bed, and then we can sleep till morning. Yes, it did! Da-da-da-da-da! So we have a bed of leaves, which we can actually pick up and move around, which is really cool. I guess we'll just put it here on this like flat bit of land to start with. We will build a little bit of a hut around it so it's nice and safe, and then I think you just left click. No, okay, that picks it back up. Maybe it's right click to sleep. I really don't know. Oh, there we go. I've gone to sleep. Ah, it's morning now. Fantastic. We can actually see again. And I think this is a good spot for our base. We'll have to build a little shelter. We'll have to figure out how to get like a crafting table and a fire pit and stuff up and running. But I'm actually going to have to end this episode here, guys. This is going to be a short series where we're going to try out and just get the hang of the basics that are implemented at the moment. And once new patches and features come out in the future, I'll definitely come back to the game. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave it a rating. Be sure to come back and check out the next episode. Thanks so much for watching. And as always, I'll see you then. Bye.